Shalom, shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who have taught me this beautiful truth. This lesson will be entitled, Man is Corruptible. And let me get right into it. This is Galatians 6 and 8. Or I'll start at 7. Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. But he that soweth to the spirit of but he that soweth to the spirit shall of the spirit reap life of everlasting or life everlasting. And before I break it down, scripture came to my mind, so I'm gonna go get that. Galatians 5:16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lusts of the flesh. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. Oof. But if ye be led of the spirit, ye are not under the law. So let's go back to Galatians 6. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. So you got a saying in the world that says, oh, you reap what you sow. But actually, it gets more specific. It gets more in detail. It can be more clarified, that saying, with the scriptures, because it's not only whatever a man soweth, shall he reap. That's all. Yes, that's what it says. But when you read one more, if you sow to your flesh, you reap corruption. And people don't understand that. People don't understand because they're so heavily corrupted that they're too far gone. That's also scriptural. The 2/3 of the nation shall be tossed into the lake of fire. But he that soweth to the spirit shall of the spirit reap life and everlasting. And when you read this scripture and let it sink in, through the spirit, you understand that, oh shit, there's a lot of ways, and there's a lot of ways that this can go, because I could either choose to reap of the flesh and be worldly, or I could choose to walk in the spirit, to reap everlasting life. And we are here in the flesh, and this is our punishment night. So no matter how much we walk in the spirit, we are here in the flesh, which is the punishment for us, for what we have done in our past life, because reincarnation is spoken of in the scriptures and can be broken down and proven, whether you see it or not. And that's why the title is Man is Corruptible, because if you have a good understanding of the scriptures, you will understand that there's going to be the 2/3, there's going to be the 1/3, and there's going to be the 144,000 chosen elect. And so you also understand that you don't know where you fall in that ranking order. We don't know. We know that we understand the scriptures now for what they really were meant to be broken down of, but we don't know if down the line the Lord take that away from us. We don't know if tomorrow we gonna wake up. We don't know what the Lord has planned for us. And that being said, and understanding that man is corruptible, it's you got to understand the mind frame of somebody that truly understands that point. Such a small chance to achieve something, but you do it because you're full of the belief towards that one thing. And what is that one thing? It's the kingdom of heaven. It's Yahweh Shai and his father Yahweh. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. 12,000 men from each tribe. Can you make it? Are you one? Do you believe it? Do you truly believe it? Do you truly believe it after understanding that man is corruptible and you're going to keep going on? And it's never ending until Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai comes back and destroys America and a couple other places on the faces of the earth, gives the elect their new body. Lord willing, I am one of them. And the elect, through the Spirit, will establish the righteous order on this planet. Right? Let me go to Matthew. Matthew 6 and 22. Oh, wait, no, Slakia. I just seen this. Thawadi Habashim Shai. This goes good with what I'm saying. Allah Yahweh Shai. This is Matthew 6 and 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. Because here it is. I mean, shit, we got good examples. We got, you could just, for one example, the celebrities of today's world, the stars. It's no secret no more. It used to be a secret, but now it's just like a trend now. It's such a trendy topic that, oh, the elites or the celebrities are doing blood rituals or they're doing freaky shit. Oh, that's a humiliation ritual. Or, oh, Diddy, he went to the Diddy freak offs, and oh, they got to do this and that. Or you listening to the lyrics and they talking about how they killed all their friends to gain the fame, and they got blood money. And like, I was listening to this G Herbo song and in the car with my coworkers, and he was saying how all of his friends are dead. They're all 6 feet, and all his money got blood on it. All G Herbo's money got blood on it. You got to think about it. All the money G Herbo got, which if you don't know him, he's a rapper from Chicago. He's rich, celebrity. And all the money that he has, and he's saying all his money is blood money. That's a lot of money to have blood on it. Damn, not $1 is motherfucking clean. God damn. And it's, hey man, the scriptures, man, the scriptures, man. Yahweh Shai is the comforter, man. Hey, the scriptures. It doesn't get better than the scriptures, because it says, "Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth." Yeah, because if G Herbo was guided, or even any of these celebrities was guided, through the Spirit, they wouldn't be putting their all into where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal, right? Because guess what? In that time of trouble, in that great day, none of that shit's gonna matter. And even right now, these celebrities walking around, with all this pride, but knowing damn well they got their fucking butt busted. That's, man, imagine how corrupted their brain is. What did I just read in, Galatians 6? If you reap of the flesh, you don't just reap of the flesh. No, you reap fucking corruption, because the flesh is corruption. You got motherfuckers walking around with their butt busted, getting butt busted, or doing the butt busting, all proud, all leader, like all kingly, and everybody looking up to them. Man is corruptible, man. Like, man, man, I gotta get that scripture. It just came to my head, man. Thwadi, how about you, Shine? Jeremiah 17:9. The mind, or well, Jeremiah 17:9. The heart is deceitful above all things. Whoo, man. The heart is deceitful above all things. When you go into this word heart, it goes back to basically to your mind, your lab in Hebrew. So your mind is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Desperately wicked. Like, damn. Who can know it with a question mark? So that leaves room for you to fucking extrapolate using the spirit, man, using your brain. Who it says after that, who can know it? Who knows it? Because not everybody knows it. It's one of the mysteries that the scriptures speak about. The scriptures refer to itself. The scriptures refer to the scriptures as a great mystery. This is one of them. Jeremiah 17:9. The heart is deceitful above all things, desperately wicked. Who can know it? Second Thessalonians, I think the 11th chapter, I might be, mistaken, but it says something along the lines of people shall believe a lie. Something, it was more to the scripture, but people shall believe a lie. I think Revelation, you shall know it's the end when people think good is bad and bad is good. Being corrupted, being misled, being lost, being a fucking victim, being a piece of, excuse my Swahili, being a piece of shit is a trend. And sometimes that shit can fucking rub off on you because I fucking experienced that shit myself. Sometimes I'm fucking like, sometimes I'm doing shit I never fucking do, you know? But I guess as a young man, I guess the Lord, having me experience some things that He wants me to, experience, you know? A man is corruptible. Look at King David. King David slept with one of his, Bathsheba, one of his mighty men's wives when he went to go to war. The almighty King David, man. But guess what? King David's still fucking great. King David's still favored by the heavens, man. That's a title right there. Favored by the heavens. Ooh, that's a good one. I gotta write that down. Uh, Lord willing, I remember by the end of this video or live. But yeah, uh, where was I? Matthew 6:20. But lay up yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart. Oh my goodness, man! This scriptures something else. Matthew 6:21. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Like I said, your heart goes back to your mind. There will your mind be also. Matthew 6:19 says, um, basically you could be laying up treasures in the world, or you could be Matthew 6:20 says you could be laying up treasures in the heavens. You fucking choose, dude. You know, like Matthew 6:21. For your where your treasure is, there where your heart be also. So you, hey, look, you could go choose to be fucking corrupted and destroyed and filthy with all that. Matthew 6:20. You could be godly. You could be heavenly. You could be guided. You could be accompanied, man, through the Spirit to gain as much peace as you can, man, through the Spirit. Clarity, assurance, and strength, power, wisdom, height. You choose. That's another. Hey, that's a good. That's another good type. I gotta write that down too. You choose. You choose. You know, well, man, we understand that the Lord, we understand that the Lord, gives the Spirit to who He gives it to. But we have slacking first. Pausing right there. Got interrupted. But we have the options to pursue, and understand that man is corruptible. Keep yourself in check. I would like to say shalom and never give up.